Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week, I checked out War of the Worlds 2, The Next Wave. And this 2008 movie stars C. Thomas Howell, who actually stars as the main character as well, Christopher Reid, Kim Little, Fred Griffith, among others, of course. So the story of this movie takes place after a War of the Worlds style movie. I think it's called War of the Worlds. It's by Asylum, and it's a lot of people talking in rooms. And this one is about the aliens. They were defeated by the germs the first movie, so they take a break and they learn about germ theory, and now they are back. And it's about this guy who has to, defeat the aliens, but also find his son. So what will happen exactly? You'll have to watch the movie and find out. Alright, so let's discuss what works in this movie. Well, I'm pleased to report it is better than the first one. The first one has a lot of people talking in rooms. And I think Asylum also made another one just very similar as well. I think it was called like Alien Conquest or something. I think I reviewed it on this channel as well. And yeah, it's much better than those ones. It is very little people talking in rooms, but they have people walking in the streets. They are walking through a warehouse. They're fixing a car or whatever. And that's just so much better than talking in a room or talking on a walkie-talkie or whatever. And so it's just, a breath of fresh air after you see those other two. So yeah, I'm very pleased to report it is quite a bit better than the other ones. Also, you don't need to see the other ones. You don't need to see the first one in order to understand. It's any War of the Worlds style movie. 95% of the human population is dead. So, you start from there and just go and go and go. So it's great. Also, there are a lot of fun elements with this story as well. They go to Mars at one point, and that's all lots of fun. There's like a big twist involving LA, and I thought that was a really fun twist. And with the aliens, in the first one, they're always defeated by germs. So they've taken some time to get some immunity, and now they're not so immune to germs. So there's this like subplot where instead of fighting them with germs, why not fight them with space aids? And I'm not joking about that. It's this character, he like injects himself and like pulls out his blood, and he's like, here, inject them with my dirty blood. I'm just like, it's just so funny. Maybe I can clip it in for you.
What are you planning to do with that? Martian Armageddon.
And so there are like lots of fun elements in this one that, for me personally really hit home. So if you do like, cheesy and corny sci-fi, this should be right up your alley. And lastly, the main character, his motivation is pretty good. It's simple, of course. It's just, find his son. And that really does help, bring you into the story. You're really rooting for him to find his son by the end. And it just helps you cheer him on and cheer on his team. So that's pretty good. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this film. Well, I gotta say there is some questionable acting in this one. I won't name any names here. You can watch it and find out for yourself. But there is one character whose accent seems to change throughout the movie. First, it kind of sounds like Australian, but then it changes to be like this southern drawl, and then it changes back to Australian and back to this southern drawl. So it's just very like questionable. It seems like it's also like an 80-yard line, so it's raises questions why you would include it that way. So just something for quick-eyed viewers to watch out for. Also, quick-eyed viewers, they'll see like cars go by in the background when it's supposed to be like a deserted city and whatnot. So definitely a bunch of things that raise questions. In addition, there are some other things that raise questions for me, especially with the aliens and some of their properties. But, it's not really about asking questions with this one. It's really just about kind of the cheesy and corny fun that you're having. So just, forget about the questions and just go along with the ride. And it's, fairly decently mildly enjoyable. So who would I recommend this movie for? Well, I think if you love, cheesy and corny B-movie sci-fi stuff, then you can definitely enjoy this one. It's the type of person who just enjoys anything sci-fi, really. So definitely you can turn it on. I definitely enjoyed it. It's not just people talking in rooms. It is, mildly enjoyable for sure. As for a rating, I gotta tell you, I did make a new scoring on this scale, and that is the mildly interesting score. I made this one after watching, what's it called? Unlucky Charms. I think I gave that one a 4, so I did just adjust it a little bit. But it was definitely, a mildly interesting watch. So, having said that, oh wait, what's the score? It is 3.4. And having said that, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.